everybody? Welcome to Black and the Teslas. Me and Alicia. And we just got back from the actual Jaguar I-Pace dealership. And we got some recording from there. We're going to go directly into that. And then we'll give you our summary at the end. Right?
Surely would.
Here we go.
So I'm sitting in the I-Pace. We went to Gwinnett Jaguar Land Rover dealership, and it's 100% charge at 274 miles. This is what the inside of it looked. Dash, the Jaguar. Seats feel very uncomfortable. I mean, the side, and I step in, it felt like something was digging in my leg. As you can see, this is the actual car. It's got like the window like the Tesla 3. As you can see, the handles come out, and when you start the car or press the button, because you know it's electric, it goes in. So does the side mirrors as well. This SUV, here's the trunk. And every last one has a charge point. This is the front.
That's basically what's
Kind of
made
small.
for. But it's actually weatherproof, whereas like the i3, the BMW business, I believe your cars are weatherproof. I think they do.
Okay. So, that's the inside while we was inside. What we're going to go into now is when we started driving, which was kind of different, and Alicia had a lot to talk about.
Yeah, because I caught a video while we were in the car, and I mean, it was just by chance. I saw the videotaping because there was things that the salesman was doing to the car, on the dash.
But let's take a look.
Okay, let's take a look. Say it again.
Press the button for drive.
Right.
The middle is neutral.
Right.
The button under that is reverse.
Okay.
And the big button is park.
Okay. So you have
You
to
would
press.
have to press the buttons to actually go from that.
Okay. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like that. Hear that, baby?
Mhm.
So the Jaguar has the ability to say if you're looking for any kind of charging stations when you need it, it'll give you a listing nearby. That's pretty good. That's good. Audi doesn't have that. A lot of people will ask you that.
So, so you saw what we had to go through. Interesting, and we really didn't want to be insulting. And Alicia was really well restrained, so I appreciate her being restrained. But after driving the car, after being in the car, I'll give you mine first, and I want you to tell me.
Okay.
Because I drove the car.
Right. You
So
drove the
as
car.
I
Right.
drove the car, it felt like an SUV. Any SUV you've been in, it was high. You felt everything. Wasn't anything special. If you go to certain SUVs, they drive just like a car, like the RX.
Right.
The RX is a
Right.
smooth driving
Really nice.
Lexus RX.
Right.
It's a really nice smoothing car. It's high up like a SUV, like all of them, but it drives much smoother. This was a heavier SUV type vehicle. So nothing extraordinary. I tell you one thing, there was a hell of a lot of buttons and stuff up in there. So you have to prepare. Like, you're gonna fly a plane, air check, oil check, all. You have to do a lot of stuff just to prepare to drive. I didn't really like that.
Yeah, because when he talked about I was really being nice, I'm really, really bad around salespeople.
Yep.
I'm really bad. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But what make it really bad is that we're very when we want a car, we do a lot of research
Up front.
all the time, no matter what. We
before we even get there.
I don't call her a salesperson. We do research. This is the kind of car we want, what kind of option it has. Then we go looking for it.
Yep.
And the worst thing is that you don't want a salesperson that don't know shit
Oops.
about the car.
Because we kind of had that.
Yes. And every time we went to look at the electric cars,
Mm-hmm.
The salespeople didn't know shit about the cars.
So
And
the BMW guy
yes,
had no idea.
yes, he did.
The Audi guy
Yes,
really didn't have an idea.
no, he didn't.
Then the one guy, he knew a little bit more.
Yes,
But he tried to lie.
what he said about what was the batteries?
No, when he said the battery,
Yeah.
he said,
Yep.
"Oh no, all EV cars have the battery all at the bottom." And I was
Yeah,
like, "No,
that's
it
a
wasn't."
lie.
I said, "Don't tell nobody that, please.
Yes.
Don't tell them." What do you mean?
Yes.
I said, "Are you aware?" No, you told him.
Mm-hmm.
You said, "Where is the Audi battery?" And you told him that.
Yeah, it was in the back trunk.
Yeah.
And it's a box.
And it's a box.
The size of the box. We got video to prove it.
Yeah, yeah, we did. So he didn't know that. He was like, "Oh, I didn't know that." I said, "What about the actual BMW, the i3? Or were you aware of that?" "Oh, no." I said, "Please don't tell people that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good of you not knowing
Mm-hmm.
and making. Well, that's what they told me." I said, "Just because a person told you something,
Mm-hmm.
don't mean you got to repeat it. Make sure you get your information." But
And so with that, I was sitting in the back seat, so I was really looking at everything the salesman was trying to do, because Michael asked for brake, what was it, brake?
regenerate.
And so he, as we know in the Tesla, there's nothing wrong with that. It's not something you could just
It automatically works.
No, it goes in the screen. Well, it's somewhere here on this, and as you see him doing it, I realized it's too much shit.
I'm trying to remember where it's put. So this is the all-wheel drive suite, which controls the way that works. It's got self-parking, Apple CarPlay, of course, and Control, which is the app that you asked about. No, which is just in settings. That would be too easy, wouldn't it?
I gotta do a lot of stuff.
Yes. So active sound design. Car makes like a Jetsons noise when you hit the gas. I kid you not. Every time I hear it, I laugh.
Like, really?
Me and Solomon always have it off, but
Right.
you could turn that on if you wanted to.
I like the silence of it all.
I'm trying to remember where it is. It's in here somewhere where you can adjust the regen.
When we come back, you can let me know.
Yeah, I'll have
I
a
just
better.
don't-
What the hell? I was
So,
lost. I was like, well, wait a minute.
The regenerative braking, you can adjust. You can adjust it adjust it on the Tesla as well. And he said, "Oh no, we can adjust it as well." And I was kind of like, "Oh, okay, show me." And
He couldn't find it.
Couldn't find it.
He couldn't find it.
And that's not good.
So you're going to be a salesperson selling an electric car. You know shit about the electric car you're selling.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
That's
That's
not good.
really not good.
It isn't.
So, but I was in the back seat. The back seat was really, really comfortable. I love the way the back seat was. I fold my legs on there, and I'm like about 5'11". Okay, so I was very, very tall. I was very, very tall, and so it was
Still are.
very comfortable. I was looking at the air conditioned vents was on the side of the door. The plug-ins for any adapter was right in the middle, normal thing. But it was very comfortable. It was very comfortable. But overall, the trunk size, man,
Oh, yeah.
I
Talk
was
about
like,
both. Talk about the back trunk, then talk about the front.
Okay.
Because, right before, that's why I gave y'all a clear look at the front. I wanted to slow down and let y'all look at that because, wow. Go.
so we all know that for those people who have the, we have the 3. And so I go to Costco's a lot. And so I'm able to put a lot of shit in my fork.
You're a lot of shitting around, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm sorry. And so in the trunk, we have, in the 3, you have not only the trunk, but you can lift it up, and then there's another little space in there
Mm-hmm.
that you can put more stuff in there.
Underneath.
Right. And so, with that being an SUV, it didn't have a lot of space.
So the cubic space in that is, ta-da, you can see it right there. But the Tesla cubic space, if you put it down, is ta-da, right over there. So if you look at that, and that's an SUV, but the Model 3 is a car, and that's an SUV. That cubic space for both of them, that's a problem. That's a problem.
It's an SUV. You probably could put the back seats down.
But that's the true cubic space.
I mean, you could put, one thing you can't put in a SUV is you can put furniture and chairs and stuff. I can't say, I don't know what we can put in the 3. We haven't gotten there yet, but I have seen people who put a lot more stuff in the 3, and people are like, okay,
this thing is huge.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the SUV is way overpriced.
Yeah.
For what it has.
So that was the one we was looking at. What was 89?
Yeah, it was 89. And
but the one we were driving was like 82.
It don't matter.
I know. I'm just saying.
If it's gonna be that much hell, give me a damn X. I'm sorry.
In comparison, but what they were trying to tell us is they're not really competing with the X. They're really competing with potentially the Y. So how are you going to have a car that's competing with a car that's not even out yet?
Yeah,
so they were trying to compete with the X, but it didn't work.
Yeah, because nobody knows what the Y look like inside for them to even say that they are competing with the Y, unless one of the people from Audi was at the opening at the Tesla location, and they couldn't take pictures.
Yeah.
Okay,
but that was the Jaguar.
Yeah, that was the Jaguar.
And since this is the Jaguar, we wanted to say, well, luxury-wise, if you're looking for luxury, and I think part of what we know now is we like the minimalists. There's barely anything you have to look and press all over the place and all of that. It's on the one screen. This SUV still have numerous amount of knobs and you saw that earlier when we were showing you.
And
it's a lot.
And it's like that was a higher. The one that was inside the showroom
was a high end.
Yeah, that was a high end one. Mm-hmm. So for example, a lot of people are saying that Tesla's going out of business and it's not going to be long. So if you're those people out there who think that, then you're going to buy a Jaguar or an Audi.
Yep.
That's what you're going to do. You don't do that. Okay.
Or Mercedes. Because the Mercedes new one is out.
Okay.
And we're going to go see that one too.
Yeah, we're going to go see that one too.
We're going to see them all.
But I know that we've seen some people who did buy the Jaguar. Mm-hmm. We have seen people say that, it doesn't matter, they'll drive it, just,
because they're Jaguar people too.
Yeah, they're Jaguar people that just drive it around town. But if you are a person that, I've seen people who are Tesla fans who drive Tesla that will drive cross country and totally enjoy it. This car is not to be driven around town.
It's more than just a drive around town car.
This is a traveling cross country
enjoyment
road trip.
The car has fun. So much. Yep.
Don't you realize you're in this car? You don't realize you're in a car. It's exciting. It's exciting.
But we want to make sure you understand, and because we're Tesla lovers and we love this car, what if we find something that's actually probably not as good as a Tesla, but as an alternative, what would you want?
Okay. Let's go there. Okay. So I'm in Tesla Divas. Hi, girls. So we talked about this in the Tesla Diva group, okay? And what we said is the only way we will leave Tesla if Lexus was to come out with an electric car, which
they have not.
That's not going to happen for another 4 or 5 years.
Because they even still pissed at that. So they don't want to do it.
I already got my hand slapped from a Lexus damn service manager. So I think that's the only way. Audi.
So
Jaguar,
if you think about it, we're looking as a preference for ourselves. There's people who are BMW owners, who are Honda owners, who are all of these different owners, and probably just want to transition to the same kind of automobile people, and they want to stay with that. I totally get it. But if you truly want to be ahead of the game, or say I want to buy a car that I don't have to do anything for the next 5 to 10 years, Tesla's the only one that's doing that. Everything else is a current car with a battery. Because we've been seeing that.
Yeah.
It's current configuration that happens to have a battery.
Yeah, you got car companies that build cars that just stick a battery in it. And
waiting for Volkswagen too.
Yeah, Volkswagen should be coming out with something. But the thing is, the inside a car of an electric car that's which is Jaguar and Audi, all look like cars.
Just regular cars.
Yeah, they're not bothering to be smart with the technology or changing the dash to make it more efficient, but
or reducing anything.
Yeah, there's just too many buttons for too many things, and at that point, when you get a car like that, you're gonna have to have your favorites, because all the rest of that shit is just not going to meet me. I'm sorry.
But that was it. I mean, we really want to make sure we're going to be fair about it, but we're going to assess it the way we assess it. The problem is, when you have a Tesla, you're going to compare it to whoever else. Yeah. So it's really hard to be less critical when you've driven a Tesla. Yeah. Sorry about that. So, like a Tesla, see you next time.